Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is my love romantic relationship reading for you. This is a weekend bonus reading, love tarot reading messages for Virgo friends. This is applicable for singles, couples in a relationship or dating, and this is for the Virgo friends. Please, universe, what are the messages please for Virgo friends for this weekend, July 12, 13, and 14? What is ready for Virgo to know? What is the updated details, messages for Virgo friends in their love, romantic, relationship, dating, or getting to know in-betweeners, please? Virgo sign. Okay. Virgo friends. Okay, all right. So these three cards, Virgo, on this side is this is the past. So I'm really picking up one of the messages for you, Virgo, is that in the past, one person or you could be defensive. There was a breakup, there was a disconnection. It was a quick disconnection. It was something that you don't expect. It was something, it was not a pleasant one. Yeah, the disconnection, the breakup. Queen of Wands. For some of you, you didn't anticipate that you would break up. For some of you, it was disappointing because you guys have passion, connection, but for some reason you have, both of you are, because nine of Wands, this is guarded, this is ego, this is all about me, this is self-protecting yourself, overprotection of yourself, or self-defensive. Sometimes it's a negative thing because it doesn't allow you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable to love, because you're so scared to get hurt. So I felt like this is one of the past issues that you break up, is that both of you are defensive, or it could be you, or it could be them, but it's more of, I don't want to be hurt. If you don't want to be hurt, then you don't want to feel love either. Because when you love, part of that is you get hurt at any point of time. Loving someone is, being hurt. But remember, you will also experience love and happiness. So yeah, it's been in a nutshell explanation, Scorpio. Sorry, Virgo. Might be dealing with a Scorpio, is that it's it's a very defensive connection, reconnection, or relationship. Nobody wants to give. It's you're battling each other instead of, like, you're more of opponent. You should be together. It's like playing a chess. Like you're counting each person's move. So it's a difficult energy. It's a difficult situation, and because you can't, or this person or you can't really understand what during that time what was important. During that time during that time, Virgo, what happened is that the individual feelings won. So it's me, it's all about me, so let's break up. And the other side, they have their own needs, requirements, and condition and feelings that that they want to prioritize, or they want this to be highlighted. But yeah, it's a situation in the past where both of you are defensive. You only think of individual feelings. You don't think of how to merge and be together. So that's the energy. So anyway, that's something in the past, because from here, this disconnection, you have moved on. It could be you or them, but there's a moving on. Like for some of you, it's been 6-7 months. There was a moving on that took place. While you move on, while this person move on, along the way that you are, you move past, days, weeks, months, pass by, what you encountered on, you know, on the road of moving on, during the process of moving on, what you encountered during the process of moving on, Virgo. And I think also them is Justice card, where you felt like, is this the right avenue, the right direction that we took? A breakup, a separation, a cold shoulder kind of treatment, or ignoring each other, or a cool off. You know, is this justice? Is this breakup, disconnection, is this a justified result to what I feel about Virgo, or Virgo vice versa? You know, in during the process of moving on, you have realized that the boat, you know, it's heavy. You're carrying a lot of thoughts about this person, or you, or them, you know. There's someone, it could be you or them, during the process of moving on, during the silent season where you don't talk, you move on, you ignore, you don't connect. During the process of that moving on, the boat, it's so heavy, because they're carrying thoughts, or you're carrying thoughts about the relationship. I felt like both of you, you're trying to move on, but you carry with you thoughts. With thoughts, you've got, there's a feelings attached, where, you know, something is like, this is not pleasant. It's not a good feeling. You move on without actually understanding the real scenario. Like, there's a whole, instead of understanding it, you guys decided to move on, something like that. So there was some sort of unresolved issues, messages, and questions that you carry, or this person carry around as you progress, where I'm feeling like they want to ask you something, but it's just a matter of, there's no time, so I'm just moving on. So there's this blockages, there's this heavy energy with you or them that they carry around, and us, in the process of that moving on, what they face is the Justice card. The more they move forward, the more they progress, and put their, you know, put the mode of moving on, like turn on the mode, turn their life to moving on mode. The more they realize that they keep facing blockages in the same, in a sense that this is not right. I don't feel great about this moving on, because I'm not healing. I was supposed to heal during this moving on, but I'm not healing. You know, I during the moving on, they've kind of realized the impact that I wasn't able to give everything about this relationship, or connection, reconnection, or dating, and yet here I am, you know, running away. So it didn't feel great for them to move on, to process out of this connection, reconnection. And what they face during the moving on is the Justice card, where it stopped them. If you look at this, you know, if you look at the Six of Swords, so someone is moving on. When the boat was moving, what they saw along the way is a Justice card. The Justice card blocked this person and made this energy, just this Justice card, realize that, do you think it's fair to move on and carry this burden, this thoughts, this unanswered thoughts and feelings in question? You know, it's a heavy energy to move on with this a Star card in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you never tried. This person, or you felt like you never completely give your all. Like here, Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is what they realize during the moving on process, is that you never give it all. You never really give your 100% of yourself, your time, your effort, your feelings, and here you are escaping it. So there's a part of this person, connection, reconnection, or also you, Virgo, there's a thought in here where it's not fair to move on without really trying all what I could have possibly given to this person, relationship, connection, or dating. Because the last card is the Four of Pentacles, which is release. Like they're releasing something, some sort of an acceptance that along the process of moving on is a feeling of I've got to, it's not necessarily coming back, but it's, I've got to release and accept that there's some stuff that I need to pick up. There's some stuff that I need to ask. They will move on, but part of them, futuristically, I felt like for some of you it's happening already. Part of them, they will find an answer. They're moving on to heal. All right, to heal, to be better, to let things settle down, especially for emotional outbursts and messy breakup. They're moving on with that. They're healing. They're forgiving. They're, they switch. They have switched the flavor, of moving on. Instead of moving on and forgetting you, they're moving on and forgetting the past hurt, the past pain. But in that process of moving on, the power, the powerful thought they have is, the more they move on, the more it gives them justice, that I need to speak with this person, I need to try with this person, I need to, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, to release and try the best of what I could offer, which I wasn't able to give in the past. All right, so there's still, for some of you, moving on, forgetting the hurt, the pain, so that when they're ready, they will inquire. I'm really picking up there's some sort of inquiry that they need to ask this person. They cannot completely forget you if they weren't, if there is no it's really saying they're healing from whatever confusion and struggle in the past, but they haven't forgotten you. They don't want to move on with you, but they want to move on with the bad experience. Part of them, as they move on, is realization that, given, if I'm gonna be given a chance to encounter Virgo again, or it could be a Virgo, I will give my all. I wouldn't have a barrier, because the Nine of Wands in here, this is a barrier, this is blockages. So as they move on, they've kind of realized the mistake, the wrong strategy that they put in the connection or reconnection. And so that is, this is what they carry around, that given a chance, I will give it all. It's like, if I will be given the chance again to reconnect, or you guys reconnect, they will give it all. Okay, for some of you this is mutual. Okay, so there's really a chance that you guys are still connected telepathically. There's some sort of an unfinished business here, but of course this person wants to be ready, or you, Virgo, wants to be ready, or the universe is shaping this connection, reconnection, to be for both of you to be ready, so that when you come back, there is more calmness and readiness and learnings that you guys have with it. You guys learn, you guys realize, and when there's a face off again, a face to face, you are completely, you've changed, and a different outcome, output would be attained when there's a chance to clash, when there's a chance that the universe bump you into each other's arms again. Okay, so I'm really still picking up that part of them, there's moving on, but once this person is ready, they are going to try all, no hold back. That's what I'm getting in here. Okay, so thank you, Virgo. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being here. I hope you like the reading. If you do, don't forget to click like, don't forget to click subscribe, and I'll see you soon again, my friends. Bye.